Today's topic is scale drawings, and you have probably seen or heard of scale drawings. Maps are scale drawings of actual land, and a map has a particular scale. A blueprint of a house is just basically a smaller picture of the real house, just like a map of a city is just a smaller picture of the city. But everything is proportional in a scale drawing, and we're going to see how scale drawings work. Let's take a look here. This is a scale drawing of a mural, and basically it's just the outside of the mural. A mural is a picture, and the scale drawing of this mural is 1 inch in the drawing represents 2 feet in the actual mural. That's what this means, 1 inch to 2 feet. Find the actual length of the mural. Okay, well, it tells you that in this picture, in this drawing, the length is 2.5 inches. So we want to find out what the length of the real mural is. So let's go ahead and make a proportion. Well, the actual scale is 1 inch to 2 feet. So we're just going to write that in fraction form. And as you probably remember, you place the same units right across from each other. Now let's think about what we know. In the picture, we know that the length is 1.5 inches. So, I'm sorry, 2.5 inches it says. So we are going to place, because the units are inches, we're going to place it in the spot that says inches. And if you want to write it as a decimal, that's fine, or you can write it as a fraction, that's okay. All right, we're trying to find the length of the actual mural, which would be in feet. So we'll put our X next to feet. Now, connect the numbers that are located diagonally from each other. So we're going to say 2 times 2.5, and then divide by your third number, which is 1. So 2 times 2.5 is 5, and 5 divided by 1 is 5. So the answer, or the length of the actual mural, is 5 feet. Let's continue. Make this a little longer. The scale drawing is 1 inch to 3 feet. So we've got another scale drawing here. It's 1 inch for every 3 feet. Find the drawing length that would be used to represent an actual length of 12 feet. So this is a different drawing from the previous problem, and I'm just telling you the scale is 1 inch to 3 feet. So we're going to write that as part of our proportion. Write in the same units right across from each other. And we want to know what the drawing length would be that would be used to represent an actual length of 12 feet. Well, feet we see in the denominator, so we're going to fill in that 12 next to the feet, and X goes next to the inches, our unknown. So now we'll connect the numbers we know that are located diagonally from each other. So we're going to say 1 times 12, and then divide by the third number, which is 3. And 1 times 12 is 12, divided by 3 gives us 4 inches. So in the actual picture of the drawing, I should say in the actual drawing that you make, you would use 4 inches to represent an actual length of 12 feet. So let's move on to the next page. Here we have a scale drawing of a bedroom. And it looks like the width in the drawing is 1 2/3 inches, and the length is 3 inches. Now it says the length of a bedroom in a scale drawing is 3 inches, which we've drawn in here. The actual length is 15 feet. We'd like to know what the scale is of the drawing. So we know that 3 inches in the drawing is equal to a length of 15 feet in the actual bedroom. So we're not looking for a proportion here. We're just looking to set up this ratio, or rate, in other words. So we're going to say 3 inches to 15 feet. Now, the thing is, you might think you're done, but you're not. If you can reduce this, go ahead. Each one of these numbers can be divided by 3. So we're going to write our answer as 1 inch to 5 feet. So always reduce your answer if you can. So the scale can be written as 1 inch to, and we'll use a colon to represent that, 5 feet. So, and actually that answer should have gone down here. Now, so there's your answer to the scale. 1 inch, we'll write it again, 1 inch to 5 feet. And let's come down to this next question. It says, what is the actual width of the bedroom? Well, let's think about what we know. We've just determined the scale is 1 inch to 5 feet. So let's write that down. And now we are going to make a proportion with the same units right across from each other. Now let's look back at our picture. The width of the bedroom in our picture is 1 2/3 inches. Now remember, inches seems to go in the numerator, so we'll write 1 2/3 right here in the numerator, and then our unknown, our x, we'll put next to feet. Now, don't worry because it's a fraction. We solve this the same way we have right along. We are going to connect numbers that are located diagonally from each other. So we're going to say 5 times 1 2/3 divided by 1. Now, let's see if we can remember how to multiply fractions. We need to put the 5 over a 1, and 1 2/3 we need to change into an improper fraction. So you're actually going to say 3 times 1 is 3, and add 2, so we get 5. So we're going to write our answer as 5/3. And then we'll write down the rest of the problem. Now, to just do this part, 5 over 1 times 5/3, we'll multiply right across. So 5 times 5 is 25. 1 times 3 is 3. So we have 25/3 divided by 1. Well, anything divided by 1 just gives you the same number back again, so we get 25/3. And it might make a little more sense, since this is an improper fraction, since the numerator is bigger than the denominator, if we changed it into a mixed number. And the way we do that is we say 3 goes into 25 8 times. We have 1 left over because 8 times 3 is 24. Take that away from 25, we get 1 that's left over, and we keep our denominator. So we have 8 1/3 feet. And so that is the width of the actual bedroom. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'll see you next time.